Hello friends, I'm Zishan. Today we are going to conduct a front-end web developer mock interview and I have Mr. Ali Zan with me and let's start the interview. So, Mr. Ali, the first question I want to ask you is about CSS and the question is I'll give you a piece of code. It will have HTML and CSS. First of all, the HTML has a div tag and it has an id of my id, and inside that div there is a p element. It has a class of my class, and inside the p tag we have random text written, and we are applying two rules. In the first one we are targeting first of all the my id, and then we are also writing dot my class right after it, and we're giving the rule color blue. And then the second rule that we are writing is my class dot my class, and we are giving color red. So for the p tag, what will be the color? Will it be blue or red?
First of all, thank you for having me here. In my understanding of the code, the answer is blue. We'll have the blue color on the text, on the p tag. And that's because of the concept of specificity, because we defined, even though we wrote color blue like above the color red, but because of the specificity, because we specified that there is because we specified it through the ID, which is my ID, and through the class, which is my class, we are able to get the color blue instead of the red.
Okay, right. Let me ask the second question. Suppose we have a UL tag, and inside it we have three LI tags. We're creating a list. So what can you do to style only the first and the last li elements differently from the rest of the list items?
In order to target only the first and the last item and style them, we can use the pseudo class, which is first child and the last child. We can use them along with we can use them by calling the li element, and we can put the first child in it, and then we can call the li element and then put the last child, and then put our styling in that.
Right. So let me just ask the last question. Suppose you have a div and we give it a class of parent, and then inside it we have another div and it has a class of child. Now, and that second div also has some content that is text, random text. Now, how would you make the child element position itself relative to the parent element in this scenario?
In order to position our child element with respect and relative to the parent element, we can put the parent, we can call the parent element and then put the position relative, and afterwards we'll call the child element and then we'll give it the position absolute, and then we can give it whatever position we want. Like, for example, we can give it like top 0 and left 0, and then it will put it on the top left corner.
Right. So that's it for this mock interview. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, do share them in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video.